Okay, now we're ready to keep moving. Let's get back in there. Wish he was switched with Yoko in a weird way. Then again, I always like redemption arcs. Yeah, no, I figured it's if I just that's the thing. It's like it's a little like I was like trying to think like how do I want to try to be like as unobtrusive with it as possible, but also like I don't want to like it's gonna be so sudden for one or the other, so it's like at least explain it to the people on Twitch who are getting like the uncut experience. It would save points. Okay. Yeah, it's like they probably could have put him there.
So this is
It's
Towa
interesting.
Tower.
I feel like he was
huge once you see it close up.
Guess I should wait.
Huge is good. It's as if I'm being looked down on. Makes me all tingly.
Just as I thought. You are definitely a strange one.
Classic Toko. Oh.
Oh, you found me. I put so much work into this disguise, though.
Yes. They really would be good friends.
I am such a coward. So cowardly I have to resort to superior numbers just to beat up girls. Do you hate me now? If you say you hate me, I'll turn you into a splendid diorama. As the Lil Ultimate Art, I'll put every bit of my skill into it.
That kid had a fucking childhood. Like,
Rattle lesson.
oh, you know what?
Before you do,
That'll be a good time.
think about these monokumas first.
No reason to go wild with the type gel. Oh, but I was saying, with Kazuichi, the only thing about Kazuichi is, while he, like, character-wise, could have totally just been killed at some point, I feel like it gave him so much to do.
Monokumas everywhere. Time to break their gestalt wide open.
They gave him so much to do in, like, the following,
I can't die yet.
chapters, like chapters 4 and 5. He was so important, like, mechanically to those chapters. Oh.
Give me a round of
Talent made him. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Which is like, I kind of appreciate that in one way, even though I do wish they would have made him a little less of a creep on Sonya. I mean, I'm okay with his, like, obsession with Sonya to an extent. He just got a bit too creepy about it. And just, but like, I would have appreciated it if they, kind of, some other characters really didn't get their talents utilized as much. I feel like they didn't really put a lot of thought into how those characters' talents were important. I mean, Yoko's a great example. She pretty much didn't use her talent at all.
There's no more, right? That's all of them? Looks like that gross-looking brat is gone too. Must have gotten away in all
the only
confusion.
person who I feel like really got the most out of his talent in a very satisfying way was
Better not be
probably
waiting for us
Nagito.
Hey,
Love character
don't you think
statue.
this was
Yeah,
that
for
right
sure.
Monokuma's trap?
It's just like they like definitely that my biggest. I mean, the biggest thing, probably the only thing that really bugs me about Danganronpa 2 sometimes is just
Shirokuma wouldn't do that.
the length they go to for some of the
Either way,
the
this is
sexualization and the
dangerous.
fan service with
Are you
that.
sure you want to do this?
Like, I rolled my eyes so hard every time Mikon like tripped and fell in a
There's
very
no place to go
compromising
even
way.
if we turn back.
And it's like,
And I
looking
don't
back
know what
on it,
else
it's
to
kind of
do.
funny, but at the same time, it's like, did we
So,
need
if
that?
that's the case, the only thing we can do is move forward.
A pessimistic optimist.
But why do you look like you don't want to do this?
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't look like you want to go to Towa Tower. Are you
They were like
worried
when
about
Danganronpa
something?
got meta. I mean, that's fair.
It's not like
I always
that.
think it's kind of
You're
funny
just
when they do that.
thinking too much.
I hope
As long
so.
as they don't go too far with it, but yeah, no, that makes sense. Now I'm going to grab all this gold. Maru is like me, an optimist cynic. Yeah, I mean that's the most. The thing is, in this world, it's the most optimistic you can be, without just getting killed. I do like Kamaru so far. She's been fun.
Was this place a sightseeing spot? It's usually the country bumpkins who visit towers like this.
Kamaru's Aoi more of an arc. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, she's kind of just like... Aoi's great. I think Aoi's maybe a little more on the on just like the pure blind optimism side. But
That's the kind of remarks that will make
yeah,
you
they're
a lot of
definitely
enemies
kind of
fast.
similar. They're both fun. I really do hope we get to
Anyway, we gotta try to
reunite
communicate
Kamaru
from a
and
high place to
Makoto
get above the
at
jamming
some point
waves,
by
right?
the end of this game. I feel like we will.
So let's try going all the
It
way
would
to
be a
the
nice
top.
moment.
See? If we use that elevator, we should be able to make it to the top in no time, right?
Jesus. Okay. There is some stuff around here, it looks like. We got health, we got some ammo, we got some battery. Everything we could want. Oh, there's a skill shop.
Welcome!
Let's see. Okay. Huh. Can I leave these? I don't know. Taka's best guy. Taka's like... I like Taka. He was cool. I think Taka is probably one of the people who got the most... What's it called? The most shortchanged in the first game. He had like one of the most tragic like arcs there, where he really did nothing wrong and just kind of got really fucked over. Him and Chihiro both like really like absolutely nothing wrong and just like got really screwed over. Nice by fucking Fumi. Yeah, yeah, of all people. Fumi's like, does anyone really like Kafumi? I don't know. Fumi's just kind of annoying. And stupid. He fucking fell for that shit hook, line, and sinker. Charge attack more. Taka's the most other guy too. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's really... I guess it was mostly the element of surprise he had going for him.
Thanks for your business!
Yeah, that's, how was he not able to fight back in that scenario? It's a good question. Accomplices have no benefit. Yeah, well, I mean, I think the logic was that Hifumi... The plan that he was told was that Hifumi would kill Taka, and then during the confusion, Celeste would kill someone else.
What, are you
So
seriously
they'd
gonna climb
both
all
be
those stairs without
blackened.
trying the elevator?
Of course, that was never the real plan. But yeah, it's like such a big risk to even go along with a plan like that. And of course, we know why it was a big risk. It didn't pan out.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes, I am. It's hard to see. It's like barely tell, it's not really in the it's not really in much view of the camera, but yeah, I got I just got
What, are you
this new
seriously
Buki
gonna
shirt, so I
climb
was like,
all
oh,
those
we're
stairs
during the
without
stream.
trying the elevator?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't. Whoops, elevator. Yep, that's the way. Oh yeah, the elevator's in the center. That's right. I walked all the way around it. I was like, ooh, things to do before I go up. It's gonna tell the elevator's not gonna work. I was supposed to do that first, huh?
Huh? It's not moving.
Look, a card reader. Ugh, looks like we need a specific card to activate the elevator.
I don't have a card.
Same here. If that's the case, then let's just give up and head back.
Wow, Toga's like...
Well, wait! If we can't use the elevator, we'll just have to climb the stairs.
Are you serious? You want to walk all the way up there? How many floors are there?
If we climb and take breaks every so often, I'm sure we'll be all right.
Jeez, I'm starting to think I liked you better when you were pessimistic all the time.
Yeah, I
Will
do
there
get...
be Monokumas here, too?
You know what? If I had to climb up those stairs, I might also
If you're
give up.
worried, we could always turn around.
There's a thing over here. I gotta go around the other way. I saw that sparkle. Okay. Getting old means you're getting close to being completely worn out. Oh, this is what I hate about you, Demon John, okay? But demons keep saying things like you should respect your elders, like being older makes you superior. I feel like they're causing their own downfall. They're old and worn out, they should act like it and bow down to the sparkly new youth. And if that happened, we wouldn't have to do this paradise plan. Well, actually, we still would. No matter how cute Cockroach-chan looks bowing down, you gotta kill them. Super obvious they're harmful, but even if they weren't, they still deserve to be killed. It's instinct. It's put into our hearts and brains, like the same way we think poo-poo and wee-wees are funny, right? Anyway, Margaret away, she was subdued enough to matter or not. Yeah. Yeah, Mahiru is another character that, like, I think I was like, I kind of wanted to get to know her better. I mean, then she died early, but that's just kind of a thing that's gonna happen. But I did like her when she was around. And yeah, actually, I haven't done many of the FTs yet. I'm actually gonna do that. We started streaming the Danganronpa 1 FTs, me and my friend I've been playing through the games on stream. This is the only game I've been doing by myself. I've been doing the other games with a friend, and she's been taking all the female voices. And we started doing the FTEs for the first game, just running through them all, which, God, I really did not realize how long it was going to take to do on stream, but it takes some time. Also, I just noticed you are hosting it, so thanks for thank you for the host.
We can't move on like this.
Saw that on there. I didn't notice that before.
Oh, looks like we gotta give up this time for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm excited to get to the Danganronpa 2 FTEs.
I told you, I'm not giving up. Let's try looking for another way to get up.
I did do her first one. We got to her first one before she
Your
died.
persistence is starting to remind me
It's
of
nice.
that other guy.
Of course, it's always like, you always like, be like, let's see what this character wants to do.
Amazing.
And you
Look
just
at
start
all the
getting
fish
to
swimming
know them
around.
as soon as they're about to die.
Toko, you like fish?
No, I almost got them all. Almost one-shotted them all. It's fine.
Maybe it's better if we turn back.
We can turn it back.
It's that arcade machine again. Let's get a move on.
More ammo. Always like to see it.
If we can roll that round thing, I think we can get all of them at once.
Oh, yes, the ball. Balls. Barely acknowledge that they are a thing, that they exist and they are weird. So let me tell you a little more about knockback. Basically, it's the ball Monokuma said earlier. I kind of, oh, I guess knockback, yeah. Knockback, they're not ball Monokumas that are knockback roll until they keep rolling until they go boom. Only ball Monokumas can wipe out all enemies in their path. Zooms out, knockback won't work. Use dance. Interesting.
Careful. We have to move so we don't get caught.
Oh, good. Oh, this is really not gonna work. Well, there still is one guy, so that clearly didn't do that. Whatever. It is what it is. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Oh well. Missing.
Mannequins of Monokumas? Did the children do this too?
I mean, actually, he's a real person. He played soccer and now manages. Oh, that's funny. Is that like? Oh, is he like? Is that like an intentional? Is that like an intentional thing that they named him after that person? No idea. I'm feeling it's not, and that's why it makes me laugh. Yeah, that is, yeah, I would imagine so. That is really funny, though. As long as you can't get me. That's actually, that is a pretty funny coincidence, though.
Toko! Looks like we can go up from here.
Shh! Don't yell. We're gonna get caught.
Is there anything else around here? Of course there is. Oh, some nice memorabilia. Those mugs look nice. Tokuichi Towa. While the government was left in complete disarray from the tragedy, it was our very own Towa Group chairman, Tokuichi Towa, who undertook the task of managing peace and order. Though he was not experienced politically, he showed remarkable aptitude at listening to the voices of the people. The residents of the city owe all the peace and prosperity we enjoy to Tokuichi Towa. However, despite our progress, the future remains uncertain. If we are struck again with a disaster equally as powerful as that incident, we will not be able to withstand. We await a fast recovery of the government and national order to be restored. Not everybody has the same amount of FTs, even in school mode. Yeah, I noticed that, I noticed that they all have, like, everyone in Danganronpa 2 has, like, the same amount. So everyone has the same amount of FTs, even in school. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I feel like everyone has, like, a certain amount of them. Whereas, I think True Happy Havoc, they all had, like, some characters had, like, more. Some characters had, like, a lot more than others. Oh, these are not just mannequins. These are all real. Okay? Of course they are. Oh, some of them are. Every symbol has 3. Toko has, like, 9. Yeah. Toko has her own set, and then Genocide Jack has her own set. Ooh, new scale. And then, yeah, of course, Sayaka's, like, barely in the game, so... Which is, yeah. And then, yeah, of course, just everyone in the second game has the same amount, which is strange. It does... I mean, I guess the cool thing about it is, like, the idea is that kind of every character in the second game was fleshed out to a degree. I guess it's a blessing and a curse, because that also means that, like, they fleshed out all the characters in such a way that no matter what order they died in, theoretically, you would still have, like, some amount of, like all the characters are still... Like, it seems like they made the characters before they decided what order they would die in, whereas it feels like they did the opposite for the first game, where it's like, this character was written to be the character that dies first. Yeah. And but that's also how we ended up with the whole Hiyoko Fuyuhiko thing, where it's like, you know, it comes a point where no matter who dies, someone's going to miss out on some needed character growth. So it's kind of a blessing and a curse to do it that way. But I feel like, whoops, I feel like the result is kind of just overall better characterization. But yeah, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, I'm just glad they decided to experiment with it and try something new. Rather than just make the second game the first game again, but more. Here. Can go neither way. There's a lot of, like, twists and turns here that it's like, I never know if I don't know if I'm, like, missing things. Okay. Demon name Ayaka Negon. Real name Ayaka Hanayama. Well-known demon that used to be in an idol group. A dangerous demon who makes boy demons fall in love with its sweet smell. Devours men whole. It has a temper because it always got put in the corner on stage. So it's super crazy now. That side of it is also kind of cute. Okay. He does look miserable. Since the one thing I'm thinking, like, because all these people seem to have some connection to people in the first game, and since they mentioned that she used to be in an idol group, it's like maybe she was part of what's her name, Sayaka's group. Is what they're going for there? But also, I guess it's not as obvious as some of the other connections. Yeah, they made a little row here. They're enjoying themselves. Oh, that is confirmed. Okay, so she was part of Sayaka's group. Okay, that makes sense. What else would it have been? Okay, spiritual detective Nikopi and the ghost of the Dragon Palace. Nikopi, a high school girl who can see things that cannot be seen by others, receives a strange request. Please make it so that Master can no longer see the ghosts of fish. Meanwhile, in the city, a fugitive serial bomber keeps targeting the 4th floor of buildings. What? And then there's the romance of Tabari Yano, the 4th volume of the Hesitation series that connects this world and the world to come. Cool. While putting aside the fact that I can practically smell how crappy this book is.
Which reminds me.
I remember you said earlier that you can see ghosts, or things that can't be seen. Well, it's not really about seeing, it's more like I just know. Like, I'm feeling a pretty bad aura in this place, so I know ghosts must be around.
What?
But you can't see them. What makes you think you're sensing ghosts? In the end, you're just making an assumption, right? No, there was a time when, just once, I was able to actually see a ghost. I was in 3rd grade. I heard a strange sound in the night, so I woke up. I turned my head and then bam, a teacher from cram school was at my bedside. That's when I knew. It was the living spirit of my old teacher. What makes you think it was a living spirit and not just a burglar who looked like him? No, the spirit knew my name. He kept whispering, Amaru, Amaru. When he noticed I was awake, He apologized to me and asked me not to tell anyone what I saw.
I'm sure.
My real teacher would obviously never do something like that, so it must have been his ghost. And did you, ever see that teacher again? Well, that's the thing. When I went back to school, I found out he mysteriously quit. Spooky, right?
Could it be?
The teacher's feelings must have become a living spirit to say goodbye to me before he quit. Way. Yeah, I think he was probably just a trespassing sex offender. The teacher gets off watching grade schoolers sleep. No way, Toko. You shouldn't even joke about that. Your kind of genuine stupidity is even more rare than actual ghosts. Well, that's very creepy. At least we know that guy's probably dead. Thanks. Okay. I feel like I didn't need that. I feel like I never need those.
Calm down. If we fall from here, we die for sure.
Why don't you calm down?
Us. Okay, so I can't get over there. Get around. What? Bastard. Okay. Children's Paradise Preamble. We won't try to fool you with fancy words or say something you don't understand. Let's just be happy as kids, that's it. The demons aren't needed because they're selfish and treat children like they own us. Like we're just things to them. They think we do not have feelings. They lack imagination. We don't need them, so we're going to kill them. The paradise we build will be awesome. No parents, no chores, no school, no homework. There will be a few rules, but that's it. Respect one another. Be so good that you will become a role model for others. When you feel that you are becoming a demon, kill yourself. Follow the rules and help build a paradise of only children. Oh yeah, I should pick that skill I got. I got 2 new skills. Decrease laser sight move speed slightly. Decreases laser sight move speed slightly. I don't know what I want. That spare. Laser sight move speed. Maybe I'll try it. Spare times yellow range increases. Okay. Okay. Guess we go over here. Oh, that's it. Challenge. Ooh, what are these? There is only one real key. Will you be able to find the real one? You need a sequel of your children attack a couple on an island. Yeah. That makes sense. Damn, yeah. This is... That's interesting. Yeah, there's some fucking... These are some fucking crazy children.
It's locked.
The example I always use is it reminds me of Codename Kids Next Door, except they're, instead of just like vaguely fighting the injustices of adults, they're just murdering them.
Oh, jeez. So once again, we have to play along with these little
crazy.
brats. It's probably a good idea to use detect around here.
That way. saying it's this one specifically.
Now we can open the door.
Yeah, also that one Simpsons episode where it is adults versus kids, but with words, not guns and such. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Let's hurry and get outside.
Not this key, huh?
Oh, okay.
Better think this over one more time.
No, it wasn't
Try
that
using
one.
detect a bit more. There must be a hint around here somewhere.
So, zero, are those the zeros? Oh, are they the windows? Is that what it's supposed to be? The windows over or something?
Now we can open the door.
No, don't say that so confident.
Let's hurry and get outside.
Not this key, huh?
Oh,
Better think this
oh,
over
there are
one more
these
time.
things coming out here.
Try using detect
Okay,
a
have
bit
a
more.
have a good night.
There must be a hint
Thanks for
around
coming
here
by.
somewhere.
It's nice to chat. They are the rings. So it's the one is. One of these are 3 rings.
Now we can open the
That
door.
one?
Let's hurry and get
Man,
outside.
this is the first time I got one of these puzzles.
Not
I
this
didn't
key,
really
huh?
understand what it was trying to tell me to do.
Better think this over
So
one more
I'm pretty
time.
sure those are the
Try
life,
using detect a bit more.
the life
There must
rings.
be a hint around here somewhere.
Arrow going through 3 of them. Just, Togo freaked me out. Like I'm just pointing the gun. Arrow going through 3 of them. Is it
Now we
this
can
one?
open the door.
And you keep
Let's
saying.
hurry and get outside.
Not this key, huh?
Okay.
Better think this over one more time.
Try using detect a bit more. There must be a hint around here somewhere.
There's something I'm missing. It's just like. There's gotta be something I'm missing. You know, like, I'm just looking for like 3 of them lined up in some fashion. Oh, there's this one.
Now we can open the door.
Now we can open the door, she says.
Let's hurry and get outside.
There we go. Okay, so that is what it was.
We're finally out. I wonder how much longer
wow.
to the top.
We're still on the 3rd floor. At this rate, we won't
Well.
reach the top if we had a whole day.
Let's see what's in here. We got another battery. Okay, 4. Okay, I think that's. This has been. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'll grab this, and then we're gonna cut soon. Gonna end the episode soon, but I will grab this first. It will let me. it will let me. A letter from a Towa Tower employee 3. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to be killed. I don't want to end up in a bag of blood. No, please. No, no, no. Not the bag. Not the bag. Not the bag. Okay, it is just that for the rest of it. I think we can not read the rest of that. Okay, let me get over the stairs, and then we will call this episode here. Okay. Yep, that is the end of this episode. I will take a short break